inter-department, 3 members from intra-department. They have to give the name based on your area of research. See that, check it with your guide, and it has passed through the Directorate of Research and DAR section. Then 1 member intra, 1 member inter-department. They will select and they will send it to us. So they are the RAC committee member throughout your project, throughout your thesis submissions. So please motivate your guide and confirm the RAC member. Once the RAC member has finalized, the order has come, then you can come personally. You can select the topic or the from the area in which you are interested. Previously, the people are waiting for 1 year, but this time, once the RAC member is finalized, so you have to finalize your topic. So in the topic selection, you have to suggest 3 topics with supporting documents of journals, minimum 10 or 15 journals related to that your topic submissions. Every 6 months, you have to report the RAC, and publications. Previously, 2 Scopus index publication is compulsory. Now it is desirable. Minimum 4 peer-reviewed journal publication is essential. So this is why we are planning for that. I hope Professor Sadiq Pasha would have been joined in our meeting. Any clarification? Karthi, and the YouTube link group la potruppa.
Sir, it's Priyanka, research scholar. Sir doesn't take the call, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Welcome, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, Dean sir vandirukanga, sir. Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sadiq Pasha, sir. So I'm happy to welcome our beloved profession, the present Dean, Faculty of Arts, and my teacher who took marketing management for me. I request Sadiq Pasha, sir, ஆரம்பிச்சலாமா sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, ஆரம்பிச்சலாமா sir? Arul sir.
I welcome all the scholars and head of the department, Dr. Pragadishwaran, Dr. Sadiq Basha, professor who is also the former head of the department and former librarian, presently professor of library information science. He is an expert in research methodology as well as ethics. So he is going to share his experience with you. The first semester will be within 1 year from the date of joining your research. So in the first semester, you will be appearing for 2 subjects. One is research methodology. The second is research and publication ethics. So regarding these 2 subjects, he will be giving a few tips. And this will be considered as your first RAC meeting. The syllabus has already been shared with you. And any clarifications, etc., you can share the information in the group. The full-time scholars available in the group will help you to solve the issues. I thank you and I welcome Dr. Sadiq Basha to take over.
Sir, one nimisha, sir. Sadiq Basha, sir. One nimisha, sir.
Yes. Okay,
So, let us start the session with the silence prayer. I request all of you to close your eyes and observe your breath for a few seconds. Thank you. I request scholars to introduce Sadiq Basha, sir, and all of the proceedings. Shiva, Surangini,
Sir, yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
sir, introduce பண்ணிருமா Sadiq Basha, sir.
Yes, sir. Research is creating new knowledge. This quote reminds us that research plays a
Video on
vital
பண்ணிருங்க.
role. Sir?
வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ணிருங்கம்மா. ஆன் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா?
Yes, sir.
இன்ட்ரோடியூஸ் பண்றவங்க வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ணிட்டு பிரசன்ட் பண்ணிட்டு அப்புறம் இது பண்ணிக்கோ.
Research is creating new knowledge. This quote reminds us that research plays a vital role in expanding human knowledge and contributing to academic and societal development. It is now my pleasure to invite Ms. Priyanka, research scholar, Department of Business Administration, to deliver the welcome address.
Good afternoon to everyone.
That's the important thing
A
is
good teacher can inspire
not
hope,
just
ignite the imagination, and instill a love of learning. It is my great privilege and honor to.
சாரி ஃபார் இன்டரப்ஷன்மா. வெல்கம் அட்ரஸ் பண்றவங்க வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ணிட்டு பண்ணுங்க. மன மரியாதை இல்ல விர்ச்சுவல்
Sir,
ஸ்கிரீன் போட்டு பண்ணுங்க.
on பண்ணிட்டேன் சார், ஆனா ஆன் ஆகல சார்.
சார் சாரி சார், அந்த ஆப்ஷன் வந்து க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிருக்கு.
பண்ணுங்க பண்ணுங்க பண்ணுங்க.
கார்த்திக் பேசுறேன் சார்.
இப்போ அவங்களுக்கு மட்டும் கொடுப்பா கார்த்திக்.
ஓகே சார்.
கார்த்திக் அவங்களுக்கு மட்டும் வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ணுப்பா. மைக்கை மட்டும் ஆஃப் பண்ணிங்கப்பா. வீடியோ வந்து எல்லாருக்கும் ஓப்பன் பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
Shall I start sir?
பண்ணுப்பா பண்ணுங்க ப்ரொசீட் பண்ணுங்க.
Good afternoon to everyone. A good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love of learning. It is my great privilege and honor to introduce our distinguished resource person for today's webinar, Dr. M. Sadiq Baksha sir, Professor, Department of Library and Information Science, Annamalai University. Dr. M. Sadiq Baksha sir is a highly respected academician and an eminent scholar in the field of library and information science with specialization in scientometrics and ICT application. He holds impressive academic qualifications, which reflects a strong academic foundation and a commitment to scholarly excellence. He has made outstanding contributions to research with an impressive record of publishing research papers, including international and national publications, and also authored books contributing significantly to academic literature. In recognition of his exceptional academic contribution, he has received numerous prestigious awards, including the Best Researcher Award from Annamalai University 3 times, the National Best LIS Teacher Award, and the Abdul Kalam National Award. He has also served as a UGC resource person and UPSSC advisor, contributing to national academic and professional development. His vast experience, academic excellence, and dedication to research make him an ideal expert to guide us in research methodology and publication ethics. We are truly honored and privileged to have such an eminent personality among us today. Sir, we extend our warm welcome to you and look forward to your valuable and enlightening session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your nice introductions. The most respected Dean Professor Dr. Arul sir, the Professor and Head Dr. Pradeep sir, Dr. Selvaraj sir, and other faculty members, and research scholars. I feel immense pleasure to share my knowledge in this through this platform. Today, we are going to have a discussion regarding the logic of research, research ethics, as well as some of the metrics relevant to the paper first research publication and ethics. So let us start with the session now. Organizers, please let me share my the permission may be given to share the slides. It shows disabled. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Audible, sir. Audible, sir.
Screen share option. He is asking for screen share, sir. Karthik,
கார்த்தி கொஞ்சம்
look into
அதை
it.
பாருங்க.
Host
Look into it.
sir கொடுத்துருப்பா.
Screen share option.
இல்ல co-host கொடுத்துரு சாருக்கு.
இப்ப கொடுத்துறேன் சார்.
Okay. So here I appreciate one thing that out of all the departments, Dr. Pradeswaran sir only has taken the efforts to, give the training to the research scholars of the department for attending the paper research publication and ethics. So really it is a good initiative that the Professor Pradeswaran sir has taken. And the participants, please note down all the points, and finally I would tell there is no any proper study material for this, for which the UGC has given an online resources available. I will show you and I will share you that material when at the end of the session I will show you, and you can download those material and then you can study for your paper purpose, and for examination purpose also you can make use of that. Still it is not allowed to share my screen. Yeah, now it's done.
வந்துருச்சு co-host வந்துருச்சு.
Okay. So are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Visible.
Okay, right. See, we are going to have some of the points regarding logic, ethics, and metrics in research. So these are the things, the three things that we are going to discuss. What are the logic behind that logic in research, and what are the approaches in the research? What are the research ethics, and some of the important research publication metrics that we have to follow. So let us start with the logic in research. So logic, when we talk about of the logic, it is nothing but the reasoning conducted or assessed according to strict principles of validity. So here you can see that quite often the children ask, why stars look at night? Why sun shines at day hours? So these are all the questions quite often lurking in the minds of the children while they ask. There are certain reasons behind it which you know very well. Now, what logic says that, logic is said that thinking about thinking, some thinking came in our mind and we think something about of that and think on the thought content. So this is what called as a logic. So logic, when we talk about of the logic, these are all the basic concepts that every researcher might have known at the beginning. How it can we deal with this logic, and how can we come across these logics? When we talk about of the logic is based on argument, otherwise we can call as a reasoning. So how many arguments or how many reasoning that we made on the concept, that is known as whether that concept is structured, otherwise it can be said as a valid or not. So in other words, we can say that whether our ideas are structured or not. We have to look in it that. So what we understood from this, logic is based on arguments and reasoning. Now we want to know what is actual argument or reasoning. So here there are two concepts in front of that. One is statement, another one is argument. So statement means we can say that that statement is nothing but a small sentence in that may be true or may be false. For example, here statement 1, statement 2 I have given here there on the screen. The color of the sky is blue. This is the true statement. And another statement says that the color of sky is green, means it's a false statement. So our statement may be right or wrong when we go into the logic. And that argument consists minimum of two statements. Try to understand. Whenever we talk about of the argument, that argument should have to consist of two statements. That statement may be right or wrong. Statements are also called another terms premises. So based on premises, we can try to reach final answer or conclusion. If our two statements are really right, then based on this, our conclusion will be arrived. So try to understand. So we should have two statements, which is called as an argument. If these two statements are really right, then based on this, our conclusion will be arrived. For example, I can say that example, we can see that statement 1, all cats have 4 legs. The statement 2 say that the one which has 4 legs is called animal. So here, what is the conclusion we can come here from these two statements above said, cat is an animal. So the above two premises, otherwise statements, are right, so that brought out a right conclusion. So this called argument. So I think you might have understood what is argument, right? This further, when we talk about of this argument can be further classified as an inductive argument and deductive argument. So inductive argument, that is called ISG. What is ISG and what is DHG? So otherwise these statement, arguments may be called as a approaches. And what means that ISG? Here you can understand that inductive approach, that general, specific to general. That means I means nothing but the inductive argument, S means specific, and general, G means general. Here you can find that the specific arguments are there, the specific statements are there. The earth revolves around the sun, one statement. Another, the Mars revolves around the sun. Another one, specific, the Venus revolves around the sun. So they are all separate statements. Based on the above specific statements, we made a general conclusions, all the planets revolve around the sun. So it is called a data collection analysis method. Try to understand, it is called a data collection analysis method. We first collect data, based on data, we analyzed and made a conclusions. So then while we go that, our approaches may be ISG, like that, inductive, specific to general. That means inductive argument. Sometimes we can go for deductive argument also. So examples of deductive argument, here you can find it from general to specific. One example I can show you here, all cats have 4 legs. So it's a general statement. And another statement says that the one which have 4 legs is called the animal. So that is also general statement. So they are separate statements. Based on the above general statements, we made a specific conclusion that cat is an animal. So what I want to convey from this, how can we identify that deductive argument or inductive argument? Here we can say that looking a small object in a big mirror, that is comes under the deductive argument. Try to understand. Looking a big planet through telescope, that can be called as an inductive argument. Further, we should classify these arguments. Logic, you can see that next important concept of logic is syllogism. What is syllogism? A syllogism is a form of logical reasoning that joins two or more premises to arrive at a conclusion. There is an easy theory on it. Fit in one another. So here we can say that if A exists, then B exists. If B exists, then C exists. Syllogism, what syllogism says that? Syllogism is that A will surely be available if C exists. Here you can see here, you can find that. how one is fit into the another. So A is fit into the B is fit into the C. So if A is available, it surely you can find that C is also available. That is known as syllogism. So just keep these things in your mind, and even you will be asked in your examination also. When you understand these things, you can carry out your research in a easy manner. And when we go in depth about of inductive argument, it has to further move. One is that argument may be strong, otherwise it may be weak. When we talk about the strong argument, even that strong argument may have cogent, non-cogent, further it is classified like that. So try to understand. So this inductive argument may be strong or may be weak. That strong argument may be cogent, otherwise non-cogent. And weak argument, always weak, that is why it is called non-cogent, right? Let us see with an example here. Cogent means what? If a box contains of 100 balls and look at their color up to one by one up to 90, one by one were found as blue in color. When I take the 91st ball, what will be the color of that 91st ball? So usually, obviously everybody says that it is blue. So that is known as cogent. So the probability says blue. It is called cogency. Try to understand. The probability which we assume can be called as a cogency, right? So next, you can find that whether that inductive argument is strong and non-cogent. How can we find out that? The cogency is person related. In the maths class, I can tell you that example. There are 10 students, and 8 students answer relate with the teacher's answer. 8 students answer relate with the teacher's answer, and cogent for 8 students is, you can find that it's a cogency 8 students, but 2 students' answer differ. So what they think, the teacher's answer is wrong. It is non-cogent for 2 students. It is non-cogent for 2 students. So non-cogent is considered to be weak. Try to understand from this what is strong and weak. From 8 students' point of view, the cogent is strong, and for the 2 students' point of view, the cogent is, it is considered to be non-cogent. It is weak argument. And when we come, the deductive argument is further expansion, valid. So we can valid in the inductive argument we have said so. In deductive argument, it is classified as valid and invalid. So valid further is classified as sound and unsound, but invalid statement is always unsound. So try to understand deductive argument further. There we can have that cogent, non-cogent, here sound and unsound. Okay. So let us see with an example here. So deductive argument, how that valid and sound. How to find it is valid? When statements are right and conclusion is true, then it is valid. Example, you can see that that premise 1, all birds lay eggs, and another one statement, a swan is a bird. Now the conclusion comes that swan lay eggs. That is valid statement. And here you can find that after it finding it's valid, how to find it sound or not. When 2 premises are right and conclusion is also 100% true, then it is sound argument. The same we can take that the premise 1, all birds lay eggs. Premise 2, or a swan is a bird. The conclusion says that swan lay eggs. That is true sound argument. But here you can find that another example. We can say that here you can find another example. So the blue is greater than, the P1 is valid, and green is greater here than red. B2 is valid. And when we come to the conclusion like this, so when we have arranged such a things, means the conclusion is true here on the screen. It is called a sound argument, right? And how can we say that it is invalid and always unsound? For example, one example, we can say that Kerala is one of the state of India. That means premise 1 is right. And Tamil Nadu is one of the states of India, that premise 2, that's also right. But when we make a conclusion, what happened? Kerala is in Tamil Nadu, if it is said so, this conclusion becomes invalid. That is, comes under the unsound argument, unsound premise. Okay. But what happened? That conclusion is person related. For example, here, one example I can tell that person one, if God really exists, then no evil things happen in the world. So here P1 is valid, agreeable, and it is also right. And finally, we can say that it's a valid statement. And P2 says that evil things are still there in the world. P2 is really valid, agreeable, right statement, and even it is also valid statement. Based on above, just about two premises, whether we come to the conclusion there is no God. Based on just about two premises, the conclusion is agreeable, valid, and sound. Can you agree with this? No. Sometimes what happened, conclusion is personal related. But conclusion is person related. How can we say when it will be valid or sound? If a person is theist, believer of God, then P1 is valid, but conclusion is invalid, unsound. Try to understand. If a person is atheist, non-believer of God, P1 is invalid. That mean premise statement 1 is invalid, but conclusion is valid as he never believes God. So it relates cogency as it is person related. These are all logic in research. So just you should understand what the meaning of logic with this example. That's all. Next we will go for ethics of research ethics. So when we talk about of the research ethics, these are the points that you can write in your examination also for research ethics. What research and integrity we should understand. What is the research integrity? No, the attitude and the habit of the researchers to conduct research based on appropriate ethical value, legal and professional frameworks, obligation, and standards. So these are all the three. Based on these three, when the attitude and the habit of the researcher is followed to conduct the research, that is called research integrity. So what are the research ethics? Application of ethical principles or values to the various issues in the and field of research. So research ethics provides guidelines for the responsible conduct of research. In addition, we can say that it educates and monitors scientists conducting research to ensure a high ethical standard. What all the ethical principles are there? So first one, we can say that honesty. In Tamil, what it is said as Nermai. Honesty report data, results, methods, and procedures, and publication status. So we do not fabricate or falsify or misrepresent the data. So that is the first ethical principles for research. Next ethical principle is objectivity. Tarcharbinmai, what it is called in Tamil. We have to strive to avoid bias in experimental design, data analysis, data interpretation, peer review, personal decisions, grant writing, expert testimony, and other aspect of research. So this comes under the objectivity as an ethical principle. Next one is integrity. What integrity? Keep our promises and agreements. So we should act with sincerity, strive for consistency of thought and action. So this is another principle, integrity. Next one is carefulness. We should avoid careless errors and negligence. Carefully and critically examine our own work and the work of our peers. Keep good records of research activities. That comes under the principles of carefulness. Next one is openness. And when we talk about the openness, we should be open in sharing our data. We should show our openness in sharing our results, ideas, tools, resources. So we always be open to criticism and new ideas. So that comes under the principles of openness. Another one is respect for intellectual property. So we should understand whether it comes under the intellectual property rights means we should respect for that. We should honor patents, we should honor copyrights and other forms of intellectual property. We should not use unpublished data, we should not use methods or results without permissions, and we should give credits where credit is due. Try to understand. And another one is confidentiality. So confidentiality, here you can say that it is connectional communications such as papers or grants, submitted for publication, personal records, trade or military secrets, and patient records. And another one, responsible publication. We should publish in order to advance research and scholarship, not to advance just your own career. So we should avoid wasteful and duplicative publications. So that comes under the responsible publication. Next one is responsible mentoring. So we should help to educate, mentor, and advise students. We promote their welfare and allow them to make their own decisions. So this comes under in both the terms, either for research supervisor as well as the research scholars also. And another responsible next one is respect for colleagues. We should respect our colleagues and treat them fairly. Next one is social responsibility. Strive to promote social good and prevent or mitigate social harms through public education, and advocacy. So another one is non-discrimination. We should avoid discrimination against colleagues or students on the basis of sex, race, ethnicity, or other factors that are not related to their scientific competence and integrity. And last one is competence. Maintain and improve your own professional competence and expertise through lifelong education and learning. Take steps to promote competence in science as a whole. That is comes under the competence. Okay. And next one is legality. Know and obey relevant laws and institutional and governance policies. That is comes under the legality. And for science people, animal care, show proper respect and care for animals when using them in for research. Do not conduct unnecessary or poorly designed animal experiments. And last one is human subject protection. When conducting research on human subject, minimize harms and risks and maximize benefits. Respect human dignity, privacy, and autonomy. So these are all the ethics. Actually, these are all the theory-based information which I have shared with you. And when we talk about the misconduct in research, first of all, here we should understand one thing, my dear friends. From this, we are going to have some of the practical value also. We should avoid fabrication. Why we want to avoid fabrication? That is the main thing in the misconduct in the research. So what is misconduct in the research? Here when we do this type of activity, automatically we will be caught red-handed. How? Finally, what happened when you submit your thesis, when you submit your article in the new journals, you will be caught with the plagiarism. How can we caught with the plagiarism when we start doing this misconduct in the research? First one is fabrication. When you make up your data or results and recording or reporting them, that means in Tamil what it is called katturuvakam. So when we fabricate the results, automatically you will be caught with the plagiarist content. And another one is falsification. So falsification also that leads to next thing is nothing but the plagiarized content. So manipulating research materials or changing the research materials, or if you omit the data or results such that the research not accurately represented in research record, that comes under the falsification. Okay. So appropriation of another person's idea, process, results, or words without giving appropriate credit. So another one is self-plagiarism. If you copy your own content which was already published, that also comes under the plagiarism, self-plagiarism. And another one is paraphrasing and merging many and trying to freeze one. So what happened, you have taken from here and there and you have merged and have taken as a new content. That comes under the paraphrasing, and it will also lead to plagiarism. And another one is mosaic plagiarism. So here you just polish the matter, old wine in the new bottle, compiling many materials as a one. So automatically it comes under the mosaic plagiarism, and it will lead to you for that purpose. And for that, what I'm telling, how to avoid this this type of plagiarism content. First of all the research scholars from the beginning itself, what you have to do, I will show you one more thing that here, just try to understand. Everyone just practically some of the matter. What are the things I have shown you? These are all the things which you have to write in your examination as a, theoretical matter, and you have there will be expected questions, and what all the research ethics and what all the research logic, all the things can be asked for your examination. But practically, as the beginner of the researcher, what one want to do? First of all, try to understand. We want to go for publications. When we want to go for publication means what are the basic things every researcher might have to do. Try to understand. This is practically note down. First of all, the researcher has to collect the reviews and other things for publication means how it is to be collected, how, what are the first step, what the procedure to be followed. And when you go for Google, just in every researcher should have to download the Zotero software for your research purpose, for writing articles and to avoid plagiarism. Try to understand how to do these things. Here, go to Google and just type Zotero download. And any one of you just answer me, just are you able to see my screen? Because note down all those points with your notebooks. It is practical matter that you have to do with your laptop by using your net. Any one of you just answer, are you able to see my screen now properly? Are you following?
Yes, sir.
me?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, here just go Zotero, just click Zotero download. Yeah, when you come this type of two softwares will come on your screen. Zotero 8 for Windows and another one is Zotero Connector. What we have to do, we have to download first this Zotero, 8 for Windows first. You have to download this one. And when you download, what happen, it will be run in your system. You have to make it run into the system. You can find that it will show like this. Are you able to see shortcut Zotero? So this type of things will be shown on your desktop, Zotero. So you have to download this one first because there are two software has to be downloaded. Yeah. Now I will show you practically how it is to be carried out. Now I have downloaded and I just opened that Zotero on my screen. So are you able to see the screen now? Zotero, this is what Zotero software, Zotero page on your desktop. When we open, it looks like that. Are you able to see that?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Now
Yes,
what
sir.
you have to do, once you have come here, you can find that some of the drop down menu, file, edit, view, tools, like this. Here, just click on tools. When we click on tools, here you can find that second one, install browser connector. Install browser connector. This browser connector has to be installed because there are two software, as I told you that the first software, Zotero desktop we have downloaded on our desktop, already, and one more software we have to download. From here itself we can download this one. When we click on, automatically the Zotero software, this Zotero software will be automatically downloaded. Second step over. Let me go for the third step. Note down all those things that we have to do practically. And finally, I would ask you, your head of the department, whether all the students have carried out or not. As the best researcher, from the first point of action itself, they have to do. This is the first activity every researcher has to do to avoid plagiarism. Otherwise, you will be caught plagiarized content even if you take any materials from anywhere, because already I have told you that the computer knows only two things. Computer knows only two things. Can anybody tell what is the two things? Any computer, whether it is advanced computer or whatever the computer knows only two things. Can anybody tell what are the two things?
0 and
Copy and
1.
paste.
That's what. Any resources that was stored with the same binary digit, if you use the same binary digit information in your thesis or in your publication, automatically the system will caught as a plagiarized content. But we have to use it at any cost. How can we make use it? By creating the new binary digit. Try to understand how plagiarization software catch that previous resources as the plagiarized content. It is very simple. The information that has been stored in the internet or in any platforms with the same binary digit, if anyone that uses the same binary digit information, they will be caught with the plagiarized content. That is the reason we have to avoid such a thing, how to create new binary digit with the same information. That is what I am going to tell you. Now, while you connect this one, download this Zotero connector, it will be downloaded. The next step, what you have to do, the third step, follow me. Here, when you come here, Chrome. So most of the people are using Chrome. Otherwise, you can go for Firefox also. Here, you have to go for Chrome extension. Chrome extension, and click on Chrome extension. Once you have click on the Chrome extension, you can find that here you can find the search extension and themes. Here you have to type Zotero. Just type Zotero connector, it will come here, Zotero connector, and it will show like this. Try to understand, my dear friends. Here it will add it to Chrome. It will show in your screen as add it to Chrome, because I have already connected. That's why it shows that remove from Chrome. You have to click on here as add it to Chrome. Okay. Once you have added to Chrome, right side again, see my cursor. There in this cursor, you have to pin it. I have already pinned it. Try to understand. I have already pinned it. You have to pin it, Zotero connector, in your Chrome extension. Up to this, any doubt from anybody? If you want to make any clarification, you can ask me.
Sir, can you repeat the second step, sir?
So what you have to do, you have to, once you have downloaded the Zotero desktop, from tools you have to install browser connector. Once you have installed the browser connector, you have to come here, type Chrome extension. In this, it will show like this. There in the search box, type Zotero connector, and once you typed and give the enter key, it will show Zotero connector like this, and it will show here as add to Chrome. You have to just click on add it to Chrome. Once you have done such a thing, come to the right side on top, you can find this type of sign extension. There you can come and in front of Zotero connector, just pin it. If I click it in, it will be unpinned. So that's why just pin it. Once you have pinned it, the Zotero will be shown on your Chrome, on your laptop, otherwise on your desktop like this. Am I clear now? Shall I move further?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Thereafter, again come to Zotero. Again, open the Zotero desktop. Again, two steps is over. Another one more installation is pending. Again, next one, you can find that edit. In the edit, click on edit. Click on edit. And last, you can find settings. Click on edit, come last settings. Click on setting. Once you have come settings, here you can find the site, CITE, site. Once you click here, site, then scroll down. Here you can find that scroll down, word processor. Here you can find that word processor, Microsoft Word. There you can find that first time you can find install Microsoft Word add-in. Here it shows reinstall for my system because I have already installed it. That's why at the first instance, you can find that install Microsoft add-in. Here it will show blue, and click on it. That's all. Click on it. Click on it. Any doubt? Over. This is another procedure, installation, third step. Right? Shall I move further?
Yes, sir.
And we have to cross check whether really it has been installed in our Microsoft or not. Now open which one? Here you can find that when you open Word, there are the drop down menus are there. In the drop down menu, you can find Zotero. Are you able to see that Zotero menu is available there in the Microsoft Word now on my system? When you do such a thing, automatically in your system also in Microsoft Word, it will be added. Zotero will be added at your Microsoft Word in. Clear? Any doubt? Now we have to start working. Now practical working I am going to show you. Shall we move?
Yes, sir.
Now Now listen, dear friends, whenever you want to start writing any article or thesis at the beginning, what you have to do, always come to this left side. See my screen, cursor. In the left side, you can find that one cursor here, plus sign is there with the folder, new collection, click on it. Now see, we are all from MBA department. I just opened the folder MBA. I'm creating the MBA folder now. In such a, what you have to do, article 1, article 2, otherwise chapter 1, chapter 2, you have to create your folder first for downloading the articles. Now click create collections, automatically the screen will be blank. Try to understand. For that MBA folder, all the screen is blank. Now I'm going to start work. I'm going to download the reviews online, and then I'm going to use for my research purpose. Shall I move further?
Yeah, yes, sir. Shall we move?
Now you can. Now I am going to start collecting the reviews. How to collect the reviews? Now you can take the database. What are all the databases available online? You know, the one is Web of Science. Web of Science database is available. Scopus database. These are all the citation database. And Google Scholar is another citation database. And EBSCO is another. EBSCO database is for your purpose. Especially for the MBA people, EBSCO database, PubMed database. In such a way, there are so many databases. And let me start with the Google Scholar for your easy understanding. Google Scholar, I just go Google Scholar now. Google Scholar. Yeah, I have come here, Google Scholar now. Now, any one of you just to tell under what topic I have to collect the reviews. Just give me some keywords based on your, sayings. I will go for search. Any keyword from the
brand image and consumer loyalty, sir.
Brand image.
Brand image.
Yeah, actually, brand image is one keyword. Another one is consumer loyalty. Another keyword. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Brand image. Let us go with the brand image first. Okay. So brand image, I have just to click on the brand images. So already it is available. Brand image purchase intention, something else budget. So this all the regarding relevant to brand image and customer loyalty. Shall we go on with this? Brand image and customer loyalty.
Yeah. Yes,
okay.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Now here, see, just I have typed it. Just see my screen. Carefully. I just typed the matter, and automatically keywords are available. We have to select the keywords of available keywords. That is why once we done such a thing, what happened? We can get more results, right? And here, see at the right side, the Zotero, which we have already pinned it. Now still it not start working, but just have a look at it. Is color is white in color now. Just I go selecting brand image on customer loyalty. Now it starts working automatically. See the right side, what happens to the Zotero color? It has been changed now. Try to understand. Now Zotero is ready to help you with the results. Try to understand. Now Zotero is ready to help you. It is changed the color as a yellow. And here you can find that these are all the results has come. In these results, we should not download these results from here. We have to click at the Zotero yellow color, which we had already pinned. Just click on that. Whatever the results that we have got will be again shown in the box. The same page results will be shown on the box now. Are you able to see it? Now I just select this one. Whether you want to read this paper, you just read and finally come here, but you should make the selection from here only. I have selected from here one PDF, another one, this one I have the influence of service quality. Otherwise I can the effect of brand image. I have selected 2 articles. Shall I move further? I have selected 2 articles from this box, check box, and I just give OK. Once I have given OK, automatically it is saving to the folder which I have created by the name MBA. Now it has been saved there on that folder directly. Let me check whether it has been really saved there in the folder or not. Now I go to the Zotero page, automatically these two papers have come here. Try to understand, my dear. Now, just click on the first paper, the effect of brand. Right side, you can find that all the bibliographical information has been extracted automatically by Zotero, and it is ready for the use of reference and citation purpose. Am I make myself clear why we want to make use of this Zotero? Let me tell you what is Zotero. Zotero is nothing but the reference management software, reference management system software, which will be helpful to you to create the new binary digit for while you while you cite any articles, automatically it will give the new picture to that particular article, and it will not show you as a plagiarized content. Try to understand. And another one is influence of customer satisfaction. The next article, when I click on that, automatically you can find that all the bibliographical information is stored. What is the concept behind it? Cite while you type. That is the concept. Try to understand. Cite while you type. Cite while you type. So when you type your article, when you start writing your article, at the time of writing your article itself, you have to cite without having any difficulty, and it should be converted into the proper HTML format. For that purpose, this Zotero will be helpful. There are so many software, reference management system softwares are only Mendeley and Zotero, Refmain, EndNote. These are all the software. Out of all those software, this software is free software and easy to make use of your research scholars. That is why I just give the training for you, this type of this software for your purpose. So make use of this. Okay, how to do this, and I will further I will tell you. So I have taken two articles here. One is from this article. Second one is by using one database, Google Scholar. Let me go for Web of Science now. I am going for Web of Science now. Next database, I just open Web of Science. So Web of Science, I just open Web of Science database. Here in the Web of Science database, yeah. Yeah. Now in the topic again, I type brand image on what you have said, brand image on customer
Loyalty, sir.
Loyalty. Okay, loyalty. Okay. Now just again, I just go on searching. Once you got the results, what you have to do, whenever you got results, you should go here. You should take only those, article which has the highest citation value, citation highest, because it is more valid document, citation highest. So I just take one one article with the 505 citations. I just click on that. Annals of Tourism Research, it is there. The title of that article is customer-based brand equity for a destination. Now, I don't want to copy from here. What I'm going to just I copy DOI. Try to understand my difference. What I'm doing, I just copy DOI. I just copy DOI, and title is customer-based brand equity for a destination. Again, I come here Zotero. Now listen to me carefully. Are all the research scholars following me properly? Now you can find that one pencil sign is there, pencil sign. Just click on the pencil sign. And once you click on the pencil sign, it shows that copy the DOI. Just I pasted the DOI here, enter. I just pasted the DOI and I just entered that. And automatically that article has come to my Zotero. Here you can find that customer brand, based brand equity for destination with all the details it has come. Whether you want to read the article, when you want to read the article, just click on double click. Even you can read from Zotero also. See, you can read the article from there itself. Right? You can read the article from here itself. This is also one more article, right? When you click on that, automatically you can read the article there itself. Try to understand. Okay. So just now all the three articles are there. I have collected from here also, one more thing, and one more database also, even from any database. Now let me go for Scopus. From Scopus also I'm going to do the same. Yeah, from Scopus also I'm doing the same result. Just to search. There are so many articles relevant to brand image, on customer loyalty. Again, the same what I do. I want the highest cited article first. That's why I taken the highest cited article. So 2004, there are 711 citations are there. I just click on that article. I find here DOI. I just copy the DOI. Understanding retailing branding. Just I come again to Zotero, click on pencil sign, paste it, and just enter. Yeah, that article has come here. You can find that again. That article also came here. Okay, so now you can find that all 4 articles are there with me. And even if you want to go for another database, PubMed, the same formula. And somebody may ask me, sir, only we can take online articles, even whether you have already downloaded some of the articles in your previous work. What can you do? No, you just minimize this, just minimize whether in the system, just to open that particular, folder in your system, use your, mouse and drag that PDF folder to this folder. Automatically that article will be updated into that particular folder. I mean, make it so clear. So if you have already downloaded in your system, no problem. Once you have downloaded the Zotero, what you have to do, open this Zotero and you just minimize and open your your system folder. There from the folder, drag the particular article and bring in this folder, that particular article, it will be updated, no problem at all. And one more thing, that if you have any print collection, try to understand, if you have selected anything from print collection which is not available on online, what you can do, either you can add audio recording, book selection, anything. So try to understand, so many options are available here. Once you clicked on that, and here it will be blank, you have to type it and you can update it. Try to understand. Up to this, any doubt from anybody? If you want to take any non-print material, otherwise print material, you can just click on that and you can create the page and give the title. For example, just I will if you have taken anything, even some you might have copied from some Wikipedia also. Some Wikipedia, even you can take this video recording software, preprint, podcast, newspaper, anything. So here, film, encyclopedia article, like this. Just you can click. You can just any software or any film, right? Email, everything. Book selection, here you can see audio recording, artwork, book sections, conference paper. For example, I just click on conference paper, automatically it will be blank at the right side. You have to fill this information, whatever the information relevant to that conference, you can just fill it in, automatically it will be included here. Try to understand. So this type of things you can do. Up to this, any doubt from anybody? You can make attachment. Yes, sir.
Sorry for the interruption.
Yes.
ஆனா அவங்களுக்கு இது மட்டும் சொல்லிருங்கண்ணா, அந்த மணி 4 o'clock ஆயிடுச்சுங்கண்ணா. அந்த பப்ளிகேஷன் எந்த ஜேர்னல் செலக்ட் பண்ணி பப்ளிகேஷன் பண்ணோம்? peer reviewed journal plus Scopus.
Okay. Right. So let me conclude that how to come to citing now. Just for example, when you type how to cite, just in few seconds I will show you that. For example, this one, hung first article, I'm going to cite this one. So you have to start like the hung is the name of the author. This method is called, there are 2-3 methods of citing the article, citing the in reviews. Direct quotation. This is direct quotation, means using the name of that author and name of the author, and you went on typing the matter what that particular hung has said in his article, and as soon as it is over, you have to close with a quotation. And once it is closed with the quotation, you have to add that citation. Click on Zotero, add citation. Now once you click on that, it will ask what method of reference management you are using. You want, it will just, you can go for APS style 7th edition, give OK, APS 7th edition. And what is the name of that author? Hung. Just I click on hung, enter, and it has been added like that. So one more thing, I will just, one more author I will just add now. Next one is Azizan, and use this one, right? Second method of writing article is, this is for hung. You can see that how to cite the article. There are 3 methods in giving that. This is direct quotation. Indirect quotation means you should not reveal the name of the author. Some of the result, see that here also quotation start. What we are going to do, name of the author is not revealed at the beginning of the statement. You just say this is called a indirect quotation, and whatever that second article has given, I just went on typing, and once it is over, quotation close, again I have to add this second article. Who is that? Azizan, enter, second. And third method is in paraphrasing method. So direct quotation, indirect quotation, paraphrasing method. In the paraphrasing method also, no, we should not start with the name of the author. Few of the findings supported that. Like this, you can start with any supported that. Here there is no quotation. There is no quotation at the paraphrasing. Just went on typing. Finally, what you have to do? Full stop. Then again we have to add the citation. Name of the author is, let us go for the third one. Who is the author? Aila Wadi, AILA. Let me go that AILA. AIL. Yeah, this one. Sorry. Yeah. So I have taken 3 citations now. In such a way, this is called in-text citation. The name of this is called in-text citation. And finally, end-text citation is nothing but the references that you are giving. You are giving the references. Finally, once you want to give the references, mean just again come here, add and edit bibliography. If you click on add and edit bibliography, automatically all the 3 references have been added here according to APS style. According to APS styles, it has been added. Try to understand. According to APS style, it has been added. See, in text now it has been changed as the HTML format. You can that if I double click on that, it will show with a HTML format, and you will not be caught with the plagiarism if you do such a thing by using this this Zotero, right? And shall I move further now? Hereafter, this is the first step for Zotero. And let me show you how to go for the journal searches. Try to understand how to go for the journal searches. There are mainly 2 aggregators are there and 2 databases are available. So first let me tell you about of the aggregators. One is first aggregator is journalsearches.com. Journalsearches.com. So you can find this. This is a journalsearches.com. Any one of you tell me what's the keyword that you want. Already we have used that same brand image. The same, I can say that brand image. So these are all the papers available. Otherwise, one more option we can see whether you want journal. Directly journals means come to here, write publication, click on publication. Whether you want fast publication, click on fast publication. And once you click on the fast publication, it will ask you what subject fast publication it is needed at the left side. You can find that what subject you want, business management and accounting. I just select on the business management and accounting. And once you select this business management and accounting, you can find that number of journals are available here. And within 8 weeks, within 6 weeks, within 10 weeks, within 6 weeks, like this, it will be within 4 weeks also there. Profita, like this. Profita, just I will see. Just click on that. Whenever you select this journal, you have to find out whether this journal is indexed in Web of Science or Scopus. You have to cross check. Indexing, it has said the DOAJ, not in, it has been indexed only in DAJ and Web of Science core collection. This it says that Web of Science, but still we have a doubt whether it is there in Web of Science. We have to cross check. Try to understand how to do this. I have just selected here. We can find, click on publication, fast publication journals. Once you click on the fast publication journals, left side the subject terminology will come. Which subject journals you want, it will show like this. By using that, we can select and we can cross check whether that journal is indexed in Web of Science or Scopus or not. So this is one method. Another one is free publication journals. When you click on publication, free publication, most of the students report that, sir, there are no free publication. Just click on free publication. Again, it asks what subject journals you need. Left side again, I'm telling that business management, accounting, and it shows these are all the free publication. What it is said that these are all the free publication in business management accounting by this site. It has been said so. These are all the free publications we can select, right? So what is the site is called journalsearches.com. Another one is, next one is ABCD index. ABCD index. ABCD index. So ABCD index, when you come here, just type business management. Just I want the journals relevant to business management, and now it will show this type of things. Results, left side you can find that filters. Here which country journal you want, you can select. Otherwise you can give here you want free journals, click on free. Indexing Scopus. So if this is better than journal searches, it will directly show whether it is in Scopus or not. Scopus is SSCI means Social Science Citation Index. ESII means that is nothing but Emerging Source Citation Index. This is Thomson Reuters, right? That is Web of Science. So I have checked, taken Scopus now. Click on search. So these are all the business journals. That means MBA journals relevant to indexed in Scopus, and free journals are there. So now you have to go to this journals and we can submit. So this is what general search relevant to this one. No, general search is relevant to journal searches. And as the time is almost the time is over, I just stop here. When next opportunity comes, we will discuss later. Sir, is it okay, sir, now?
Anna, thank you so much.
Sir,
Yes.
thank you.
Uh,
Thank you, sir, for.
Anna, wish you all the best for the new career, na Himachal Pradesh
Thank you
Department
so
of
much,
Library
sir.
Science Professor and HOD போறீங்க. So wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
நாங்க வந்து பாக்குறோம் ஹிமாச்சல் பிரதேஷ்ல வந்து பாக்குறோம்.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you
Dear
so much, sir.
scholars, dear scholars, one more information from Professor Dean sir. That is, at any time, students should take care about their own research activities and all those things, and don't pay any more huge money to anybody else with respect to research and everything. So do it by yourself and use the facilities available in the universities and the Department of Library. And you have to, our Professor Sadiq Basha sir has made a wonderful arrangement in the university. So you can get the link, virtual link from at any places. You can use that access. University Department of Business Administration is not responsible for any scholars who has paid money to anybody else for with regarding to your PhD completion or any other things. So this is for the kind information to the scholars. Sir, எதுவும் சொல்லணுமா சார் அருள் சார்?
I thank Dr. Sadiq Basha sir for the wonderful presentation. Sir, I think especially for non-academicians, it will be more beneficial, sir. Academicians also, I think they can use this opportunity for going for publications and research also. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
And for scholars, research scholars, actually, you can approach any faculty member, senior professors, and when you go for publication, see the originality. Sometimes there are fake websites. Don't go for fake websites. Go to check the uh, website, whether it is correct, accurate, original website of the journal, and then you go for submitting the article. Sometimes if you go for fake websites, it may be a fake journal and they may collect some money which will not be accepted in the department because we have come across certain issues like that. So that is why when you before starting your research, we are giving you this advice for you. See that the journal is original and you are submitting to the real people. Thank you. I thank the organizers for giving me an opportunity. Thank you.
So thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. அண்ணா செல்வராஜனா எதுவும் சொல்லணுமாண்ணா ஒரு few minutes. செல்வராஜனா.
Sir, what are thanks?
Professor, thank you. Professor, thank you. I was traveling. I could attend wonderful session by Professor Sadiq Baksha. And it's a really wonderful, sir, and it's useful for the scholars. Let us provide the facilities for the scholars in our department with computer connectivity if possible. That is the only message. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you. Amma, what are thanks for you?
Yes, sir. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Almighty for never-ending grace, mercy showered upon us throughout the webinar. I sincerely thank everyone for giving me this wonderful opportunity to propose the vote of thanks. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished chief guest, Dr. M. Sadiq Bacha, sir, Professor, Department of Library and Information Science, Annamalai University, for his enlightening and inspiring session. His valuable insights and thought-provoking presentation, which made this webinar highly meaningful and impactful. I express my sincere thanks to our esteemed Dean, Faculty of Arts, Dr. M. Arul sir, for the constant guidance and unwavering support extended towards organizing this webinar. I also convey my deep sense of gratitude to our respected head of the department, Dr. S. Pragadishwaran sir, for his visionary leadership, motivation, and continuous support, which played a vital role in the successful organization of this event. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to all the participants for their involvement and which made this webinar lively and engaging. Last but not least, I thank the organizing committee, especially Karthik sir and student volunteers for their tireless effort and supporting in making this event successful. Once again, thank you all for being a part of this webinar and making it a memorable and enriching experience. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Thank you.
So thank you. I thank all the participants, and still few members are making a Vivo 29646. So we will record it as it is at the time of attendance discussion. We will do it. So all the best. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.